would say, first of all, coming to the US, because I'm from Brazil, and it was like a big change. My experience at Florida Tech, I would say research. That's like the thing that I'm most proud of, is actually being part of research and like publishing articles.
One thing I think I would change is I wish I was more like outgoing. Being I was very like reserved, kind of kept to myself a lot. It kind of dampened the experience for me. That changed, obviously with joining ResLife and stuff like that. Kind of saw like the difference it would make in your life by just being a little more adventurous and outgoing and trying new things. So that's one thing I wish I would have changed about my college experience.
The skills with the interpersonal relationships, and then also just like leadership experience, and bringing that into maybe my career. Like those skills will be noticed, and maybe I'll go into maybe the project manager side. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do, but this has definitely helped me a lot with relating to people and helping people. Like I feel much more confident in this sort of setting.
I think the biggest thing I wish I knew before college is time management skills. I think it's something I developed as I got older, but I think if I started off with the time management skills I have now, I think I would be in a really good spot.
I think my favorite thing about Florida Tech is it's a pretty small school, and you tend to see the same people around, which some people might not like very much, but I kind of love it. I love walking through the halls, saying hi to everybody. I also like getting involved with a bunch of organizations. It kind of, again, it's a small school, so you'll see one person from this organization and then one person from this organization. It makes it easy to find friends and people you have common interests with.
I think this experience it's really enriched in terms of leadership and organization, and I really encourage everyone to try it at least once.
It had to be a combination of both, because it was like my first semester as an RA. Like I remember vividly the first day when I walked into the common room, into the meeting, the little hall meeting, so everyone got introduced as I arrived like 2 weeks late. I remember that moment, and then fast forward the final semester in Roberts, where like all of my residents are no longer going to be my residents. But it's really like heartwarming because like we're friends now.
I think the ability to bring out creativity and certain things that I probably wouldn't have usually, and kind of putting myself in uncomfortable situations that I wouldn't have usually, kind of gives you the opportunity to push yourself in places you usually wouldn't go in your own comfort zone. So that was really, really cool.
Definitely go out of your comfort zone. Don't be scared to try new things. I do feel like I don't really regret anything I've done, because then I feel like you learn from your experience and you turn out the way you are through like all your experience in life. So I do feel like definitely there's stuff I would have done differently, but I just feel like just do whatever you want to do and just be proud of yourself.
I surprised myself from the number of organizations that I've been able to join and consider a part of my family at work.
Communication is definitely the biggest thing I've improved on. I know my freshman year before becoming an RA, I was very introverted, really afraid to talk to new people, and obviously as an RA, I had to get past that, and even more so as a community director, leading meetings and leading my staff with programming. I got to learn how to more effectively communicate and get things done.
I was very angry younger child at times whenever I played tennis specifically. But then I got into, my senior year of college. The first time I was going to graduate, I was looking for a job, I was going to get married, I had all these other big things going on. I broke my wrist the year before, so I didn't even play. I was just happy to be there. And I realized, oh man, some things are just for fun and are games. Don't sweat it. So, I'd say just don't sweat the small stuff, which ultimately things like games, like tennis, are.
I think that I would have liked to learn to drive beforehand because it would be easier to just get around town and maybe bring friends on errands that need to go on errands. But right now I rely on a lot of my friends and they're awesome and I appreciate that, but I think it would have been different if I had gotten my driver's license before college.
I would say the pagoda by the Turtle Lake in the Botanical Gardens. When I was a freshman and sophomore, I would go there a lot just to reflect on things that I want to do, or kind of just go there for the calming environment and study. And it's really had a really nice impact on me. I still go and visit and feed the turtles every so often.
Treat or treat 3 years ago, the last treat or treat that we did was probably one of my best memories because we had a lot of work on it, had to do a lot of changing of some stuff last minute, and it was a crazy time. But for it all to pay off on the end, when the community got to come out and have a good event. So.
Yes and no. I think that where I am now is a logical progression of where I could have gone, but I'm happy that this is the one that happened. And there have been moments along the way that I don't think anyone could have expected.
Honestly, I wish I knew how much it would impact me and change me, because I really found my home here. It was really cool to see. I feel like I belong here, and I found so many friends and so many good memories. They prepare you for finding other people, but you never really know until you've done it or you're in the middle of it. So it was really fun.
I actually had a job interview this morning and I was rehearsing this question last night. I didn't get it asked on the job interview, but in 5 years, I see myself living in Europe and working as a systems engineer. I want all my family to be there, my sister, my cousin, who's also my bestie, and that's the reason I want to go to Spain, because we all want to be there, we all want to work there, so that's what we're aiming for.
I'm really proud of everything I have done. Honestly, being just here and actually studying and taking classes and everything, it's just shouldn't be taken lightly. It's something big. So I'm really proud of where I'm coming from and where I'm at right now. So, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I would say the first treat or treat that I had back when COVID wasn't a thing, so we actually got to put on a real treat or treat.
This past year and a half, my favorite spot has actually been right outside the cafe in Clemente. I really liked doing work there because it's usually pretty quiet and coffee's right on hand if I need it.
Probably just how to talk to people. I think coming into ResLife, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so awkward. And that was pretty scary to me. But throughout ResLife, I just kind of learned how to talk to people better, kind of how to push myself out of my comfort zone. I think that's going to help me a lot when I move on to bigger and better things.
I don't think think so. I think there's been a lot of really fun moments, and I've been really appreciative of all of them, and all of them have kind of shaped me into who I am today. I think I would have spent more time capturing pictures and content from it because I loved all of it. Definitely missing a good chunk of them in terms of memories, but they're all up here, so I think we're good.
In 5 years, I see myself working at an aerospace engineering company such as Piper Aircraft, which is my current job. I will basically be working as an instrumentation engineer, which I really enjoy.
I think there's some good qualities in ResLife that I've learned. I would say teamwork and communication are the two most important things in order for any staff to get things done. If you don't have either one of them, things will not get done. I really believe in those two values.
I mean, Kun, Jaya, and I had so much memories, but I would say going to Universal with my staff and my second year in Harris Village, that was definitely one of my best memories. Having to enjoy that experience with my entire staff. I would definitely relive that.